The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Let's pause for a while. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Graduation is a celebratory event, so I am expecting you to be vibrant and elated. My name is Ramahwai Mahano, and I'm a professor of parasitology and also serve as a vice principal, institutional development. My task this evening is the most hospitable and pleasant one, which is to welcome you all to this wonderful and grand event, the 6th UNISA Autumn Graduation Ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor and former State President of our country, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, the Principal and Vice Chancellor of our university, Professor Puleng Lengabula, and the UNISA Council, ably led by Dr. Dan Musia, we welcome you to the beautiful Magalnek campus of the University of South Africa. But at the foremost, it is proper and quite fittingly so to express our gratitude and appreciation to you, the parents, aunts, uncles, spouses, and friends of the graduates, for having availed yourselves as levers of support and fountains of encouragement during the period of study of the graduates, when they were going through challenging circumstances which were threatening to make them surrender and to abandon their dreams. Indeed, yours has been a voice of reason and encouragement, which literally kept them focused during the formative stages of their studies. As a university, we are truly indebted to your sacrifices and all acts of kindness that you have accorded them. Well done to you, and know that you are truly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, graduation is a beautiful event that is laden with joy, excitement, and a deep sense of being triumphant over the opposing forces and challenges that often characterize the educational journey. However, the beauty and the splendor that characterizes a graduation ceremony belies the hard work and sleepless nights that the graduates had to go through. I want to believe that their journey to this end has been punctuated several times by contrasting experiences of demotivation at times and elation when they succeeded. Nonetheless, we are glad this evening that they did not relent and give up when they came across challenges and difficult moments. One man aptly puts it when he says, challenges are the stuff or the material of life, and they must be welcomed with open arms. Ladies and gentlemen, UNISA is making noticeable and meaningful contributions towards the production of men and women who are capable and credentialed to improve and advance knowledge and skills economy of our country and continent. As informed by the Office of the Registrar, a total of 84 graduation ceremonies will have been conducted, and 48,682 graduates would have received their diplomas and their degree certificates by the 30th of June this very year. Shall I repeat the figure? By the 30th of June this year, we would have conducted a total of 84 ceremonies, because we're doing 3 per day. And through those ceremonies, a total of 48,682 students would have graduated. And this is only the quota for the autumn graduation ceremonies. Remember, we do have spring graduation ceremonies. Now, that tells you that UNISA is doing phenomenally well in the creation of skills economy in our country and by extension in our continent. But then in this ceremony, a total of 350 diploma and degree certificates will be issued, but only 328 of them will receive their certificates in Praesentia. The remaining number, they will actually fetch their certificates from the university offices. Out of this number for this evening, 31 candidates will receive their diploma and degree certificates cum laude, that is through distinction. To assist me to preside over this ceremony, there are officials of the university, and I want to introduce them to you. From the Office of the Registrar, we have Professor Moloko Sepota, who is the acting registrar in the university, and he will be assisted by Mr. Vinesh Balmakund and Mr. Farisani Sibeko, who is an executive director. Representing the different colleges of our university, starting with the College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Professor T.E. Nenjelele, who is the director of the School of Public and Operations Management. And also, he will be assisted by Professor H.P. Mashele and Dr. E. Esterhazen, who will be representing the same college, that is the College of Economic and Management Sciences. From the College of Education, we have Dr. T.A.L. Pala and Professor L.D.N. Tlale. From the College of Accounting Sciences, we have Dr. M.T. Hlongwane, who is the Executive Dean of the college, Dr. S. Mngidi, who is a college representative, as well as Dr. M.O. Ndlovu, also from the College of Accounting Sciences. We have supervisors of the doctoral candidates. We have Professor M.G. Ngwepe, who supervised the work of Kingsley Joseph Amoa. And also we have Professor R.S.S. Mpashele, who supervised the thesis of Elisa Liongo Bawami. And also Professor I.I. Sihlori, who supervised the thesis of Ayesha Karim. And Professor R.J. Buota, in absentia, supervised the doctoral work of Agegen Neu Aline Demozi. Dr. M.T. Lekalakala supervised the work of Grace Mensa. And we want at this stage to extend our gratitude and appreciation to members of the support division, to start off with in the division of graduations. And these are colleagues who have been working behind the scenes to ensure that the graduates are orderly seated and each will be receiving their certificates seamlessly. That's very, very important, and we appreciate this wonderful role that our colleagues are doing. Also, we have colleagues who are in the operations and facilities division of the university. These are colleagues who are in the security division. When you moved into this campus, they literally took over your security, and they've been directing you as to where you should park, and currently they continue to look after your property, your vehicles. We want to appreciate them for the phenomenal work that they do for the university. And at the same time, we extend similar gratitudes to colleagues who are in the multimedia platform of the university. This ceremony is streamed live currently on YouTube. So at the end of this ceremony, you will access the entire proceeding of this ceremony on YouTube. We appreciate these colleagues for the work that they do. Also to Dr. Isabel van Resbeck, the organist. When you moved into this auditorium, you were received by melodious renditions played by Dr. Isabel van Resbeck. We are always indebted to her skill in making sure that our ceremonies are well taken care of melodiously. Ladies and gentlemen, before I request Professor Tlale to come to the lectern to deliver the Chancellor's address, there are 3 announcements that I wish to communicate to you. The first announcement is that all cell phones must be on the silent mode. I'm giving you a minute to do that. Beyond this minute, there is no cell phone that should ring in this auditorium. I always say, if you can't do it, ask somebody next to you to assist you. So, after this minute, we will not hear any cell phone ringing. The second announcement is that graduation is a celebration. At UNISA, we regard graduation as a celebration. We are able to contrast this event against a somber event. So we want to implore you to celebrate, to enjoy the proceedings, and not to be tense. You must celebrate. Now, in the African context, when we celebrate, we ululate, we sound praises, and some are inclined to dance. Now, we want to say to you, if you are inclined to ululate, ululate. If you are inclined to sound praises, do so. If you are inclined to dance, do so. However, do everything in moderation. Do not be excessive. Because when you start becoming excessive, you are spoiling the wonderful ceremony. Another reminder that I wish to share with you is that we are not here only for your daughter, your son, your niece, your nephew. Each and every candidate seated here deserves to receive his or her certificate after his or her name being fully pronounced without your ululation, without your praise, etc. If we agree, we will enjoy the celebrations. And I want us to commit to doing that exactly. And the last announcement is to you, the graduates. Once you have gone through the stage, please work your way swiftly back. You will be directed to the auditorium, to your seat. Do not go home. It is serious. Do not go home, because as soon as you start doing that, you are highly unethical, because you received your certificate in front of a full audience. And for some reason peculiar, you decide to deprive other graduates of that experience. It is not right. And it's not going to happen in this ceremony. So we will conclude the ceremony being all of us without anyone having left early. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor to introduce Professor Lloyd Daniel Tlale to you. He is a full professor and a school director of the School of Educational Studies. Professor Tlale is an established scholar, a pedagogue with special interest in the following areas: gifted child education, orphans and vulnerable children, children in conflict with the law, and social justice and qualitative research. He holds the following qualifications: a Bachelor of Pedagogics from Fort Hare University, Bachelor of Education with the University of South Africa, Master of Education from Northwest University, and Doctor of Education degree with the University of South Africa. He is also serving as an associate editor of the International Journal of Studies in Psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together as we welcome Professor Tlale to the lectern.
to the Chancellor of the University, His Excellency, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, and Vice Chancellor and the Principal of the University, Prof. Puleng Lenga-Bula, in absentia, and to the Acting Vice Chancellor, Prof. S.R. Makhano, the Acting Registrar, Prof. M.M. Sepota, the Executive Deans here present, school directors, colleagues, and our graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Yeah, like Prof. Makhano has indicated, today is a day of celebration, a day that marks the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. You have spent countless hours writing assignments, examinations, conducting research, and challenging yourself academically. Your education has equipped you with the knowledge and skills to excel, but how you apply them will define your success in the workplace and the impact you make in your communities. Knowledge is more than personal achievement. It is a tool to transform lives. It is the foundation upon which you build careers, inspire others, and contribute to a meaningful change. Today, I urge you to take this knowledge and use it with purpose, to not just be successful professionals, but also leaders who uplift their communities. As Denzel Washington insists, and I quote, "At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you have accomplished. It's about what you have done with those accomplishments. It's about who you have uplifted up, who you have made better. It's about what you have given back. Let this be your guiding principle as you step into the world. Lead with confidence. Leadership is not limited to management roles. It begins with taking ownership of your work, inspiring colleagues, and setting an example of dedication and teamwork. Whether you are an employee, entrepreneur, or researcher, let your work reflect excellence and impact those around you positively. Second, make the difference in your community. Empower others. Empowering others is another crucial role that you must adopt. Share what you know. Guide those who seek direction and invest in the success of others. In addition, advocate for positive change. If you see problems in your community, whether in education, healthcare, the environment, or social justice, be part of the solution. Use your voice, your skills, your knowledge to address those issues and contribute to sustainable improvement. Build strong networks. Collaboration is a key to driving progress. Work with others, build meaningful connections, and support collective efforts that make a difference. Your ability to work with people, share ideas, and collaborate will increase the impact that you can create. Lastly, embrace the future with courage. Remember that challenges are unavoidable. There will be moments of doubt. There will be moments of challenges and struggles. However, resilience and perseverance will define your path. Failure is not the end. It is a stepping stone. Every setback holds a lesson that will prepare you for the future success. Learn from mistakes, refine your approach, and never let temporary obstacles challenge you. Growth happens when you push yourself beyond what is familiar. Whether it is taking on leadership roles, pursuing unconventional career paths, or standing up for causes you believe in, be bold in your pursuit for purpose. Be willing to accept change, learn new skills, and approach situations with an open mind. The ability to navigate improbability with confidence will make you a valuable asset in your field. Ibrahim Traore, a leader known for his commitment to progress, recently declared, and I quote, "The future belongs to those who dare to dream and work hard to make those dreams a reality." Let this stimulate you to take bold steps towards your goal. Ibrahim Traore further reminds us that Africa must take control of its own destiny. As graduates, we must challenge narratives that undermine indigenous knowledges and advocate for policies that empower marginalized communities. Vision of Pan-Africanism similarly calls for solidarity among African nations and people of African descent worldwide. It is a movement rooted in the belief that collective strength can overcome shared challenges. Your generation has the opportunity to build bridges, foster economic collaboration, and champion policies that boost the continent. Let the words of Nelson Mandela guide you when he said, "I dream for Africa which is in peace with itself." Dr. Arikana Chihombori Kwao, a fierce advocate of African liberation, prompts us that Africa has been subjected to systems designed to divide, exploit, and weaken us. The colonial legacy did not end with independence. It transformed into economic dependency, cultural erasure, and political manipulation. But today, you are called to reject the remnants of colonial control and embrace the vision of united and self-sufficient Africa. It would not have been just not to mention our own principal and Vice Chancellor, Professor Puleng Lenga, what she emphasized last week during her welcome speech at the 15th annual Thabo Mbeki Africa Day lecture in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. In her speech, she stressed that the annual Thabo Mbeki Africa Day lecture as a space to reflect on the state of Africa and the future of Africa for Africans. She underscores the significance of honoring and preserving intellectual and cultural traditions, reigniting Pan-Africanism and African Renaissance, advocating for unity and prosperity of Africa, defeating colonialism, and also overcoming the things that divide us as Africans. In conclusion, remember to keep in mind that it is not just a celebration of academic achievement today. It is a call to action. We are architects of Africa's future. We must think critically, act boldly, and stand together. Let us carry the torch of African Renaissance and Pan-Africanism with unwavering determination. Let us build an Africa that is free, united, and unstoppable. Congratulations. The world is waiting for your greatness. Go forward and make a difference. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's pause for a while to allow the graduates who arrived a little bit late to move into the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is quite proper that we give Professor Tlale another round of applause. Many thanks, Professor Tlale, for a well-thought and insightful speech. The speech that seeks to encourage the graduates and by extension all of us to be good citizens, to use the skills and the knowledge we possess to transform lives. That is quite fundamental. And I do want to believe that the graduates have taken heed to the guidance that you have provided. Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request that the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Kingsley Joseph Amo for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Prof. M.G. Mwepe, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Comparative Content Analysis of Types of Mathematical Tasks and Problem-Solving Heuristics in two Ghanaian Senior High School Mathematics textbook, Amoa quantitatively analyzed and compared two Ghanaian Senior High School Mathematics textbooks using content and task analysis frameworks of Fenn and Chu 2007, also Jones and Jones 2024. The study reveals that the textbooks primarily focus on exposition, examples, and exercises with limited emphasis on high-level cognitive tasks. He recommends including more non-routine and applicational discussions on high-level cognitive tasks in mathematics textbooks to enhance the quality of mathematics education, especially in respect of high-level cognitive tasks.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Kingsley Joseph Amoa the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Kingsley Joseph Amoa. Well done.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Elisa Liungo Bawani for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Professor R.S.S. Mpatlele, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
Thank you. In her thesis titled Supporting Oral Language Skills Development in Botswana, a case of Northeast Region Public Pre-Primary Schools, Bawani employed convergent parallel mixed methods research design to examine the support strategies available to assist teachers in developing oral language skills in public pre-primary schools in the Northeast region of Botswana. This study contributed guidelines for supporting oral language skills development underpinned by Vygotsky's zone of proximal development.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Elisa Luungo Bawani the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Elisa Luungo Bawani. Well done to you.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Aisha Karim for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Prof. I. Setlodi, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. Aisha Karim is a colleague in the Department of Early Childhood Education.
In her thesis entitled Exploring Leadership Support in Foundation Phase During the COVID-19 Pandemic, she investigates how school leaders drew on shared values and such as gratitude, compassion, and collaboration to support teachers, learners, and parents during the and beyond COVID-19. Flexibility, resilience, and empathy highlighted as critical for effective leadership. Key recommendations include leadership training on crisis management and emotional intelligence, improved access to digital resources, the establishment of a well-being support framework, the creation of online communities, and ongoing professional development for teachers.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Aisha Karim the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Aisha.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Aisha Karim.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Grace Mensah for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Dr. M.T. Lekalakala, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Managing the Effects of Large Classes on Lecturers in Public Universities in Ghana, Grace makes a significant contribution to the discourse on the well-being of academic staff in expanding higher education systems. Her research is grounded in social constructivism and employ a concurrent triangulation mixed method design. Her study demonstrates methodological rigor and theoretical depth. The confirmatory factor analysis CFA model empirically validates the interrelationship between workload, infrastructure, ICT integration, and psychosocial support. This study's credibility is further supported by the submission of the two related articles concurrently, currently under peer-reviewed, signaling scholarly engagement and the potential to influence academic and policy debates. The findings affirm that improvement in infrastructure and digital tools can mitigate workload challenges and enhance lecturers' professional development and well-being. This study offers a critical insight in higher education policy and institutional planning and calls for the integrated intervention, promoting sustainable teaching environments and the retention of academic staff in resource-constrained context.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Grace Mensah the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Grace Mensah. Well done.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Atlehang Apane. Nikhil Nyota Balepe. Mamosa Flora Dikeledi. Candice Janik Franke. Gloria Akpene Abla Glover. Frank Kakarawa. Sifiso Otto Koza. Anthony Bongumenzi Kumalo. Tandeka Faith Lubisi. Ngalechane Andreas Maaneja. Mashilo Oscar Mahaila. Mutloelwa Brenda Maloka. Nelisile Aida Maluleke receives the degree with distinction. Portia Much. Tibonari Patrick Masikwa. Sipora Geneva Mate. Boniseni Godfrey Matiba. Tabo Vincent Matule. Tandile ya Matwe. Dihang Ernest Matime Mengwai. Witumelo Wutsilo Manyatsi. Mendre Mayor. Offense Joanna Modise. Chiamo Maepi Moepi. Mahlatse Jimmy Mohale. Lerato Pelicia Moholo. Ntla Quineth Mogwena. Edith Libohang Mulapisi. Mbolisana Moses Mulise. Edmond Mongwe. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Selentra Moodley receives the degree with distinction. Tato Silaye Moripe. Similo Mary Lane Tetra. Patuchezo Muribi. Linda Rain Munsemi. Mudiwa Wembe. Luiso Cabello Mzinyati. Rafael Ndlovu. Rugen Johannes Nell. Mohau Grace Ngwasheng. Kateko Francis Ntabeni. Lerato Ntuli. Homotso Nyenye. Pezi Sakali. Nare Mahlatse Ramperi. Rendani Joanna Ramuhuru. Javero Ramnenyiwa. Brenda Rangata. Ridinde Rachimbirani. Karavo Sihunwe. Dineo Donation Seleka. Sibusiso Shelembe. Walter Shibambu. Tsepi Glacier Shivane. Ronewa Vanessa Sikau. Sibongiseni Samuel Sitole. Horo Rebecca Telel. Portia Johanna Chevane. Hope Sitandra Tembisile Chavala. Lindy Wembalenhle Chabalala. Salamina Shadi Tswane. Jerry Mutomu Tseu. Zain Ahmad Waja. Leseho Kaba. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Mpo Regina Muraudzi receives the degree of Bachelor of Administration Honors.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Education Honors. Koketso Charmaine Mashilo. Nasipi Mazaleni. Sheli Nomfundo Mdluli. Yuveka Narensamni. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Tamzan Hethi Allison. Andrew Apani. Megan Badenhorst. Nancy Tsakani Baloyi. Kaylee Biekas, degree obtained with distinction. Danielle Boyson. Tabisile Veronica Buthelezi. Lames Carolas, degree obtained with distinction. Presinia Ntletelo Chauke. Annette Kute, degree obtained with distinction. Skylar Lee Curry, degree obtained with distinction. Shanae Jasmine Dip, degree obtained with distinction. Luzardi Dikok. William Motalipule Ditsela. Sihle Ngobile Jaja. Leletu Dlamini. Lungile Agrinis Dlamini, degree obtained with distinction. Zama Shamaine Dlamini. Lukhanyiso Ngamandla. Fulufelo Funzani, degree obtained with distinction. Tamsin Geyser, degree obtained with distinction. Letabo Angel Gumede. Akolile Faith Kwichi. Sharisa Heath. Kanyisile Promise Shope, degree obtained with distinction. Nonkululeko Portia Shope. Erin Lee Hofmer. Bridget Hove. Nelisiwe Nonhlanhla Gianni.
Mildred Zalmeri.
Zalmari Mildred Jones. Goya Genitia Chiamba Katala. Lihucho Khotse. Tepa One Terence Kwanyape.
Dintswalo Eugene Kubayi.
Dintswalo Eugene Kubayi, degree obtained with distinction. Selwane Anna Kune. Kanyisa Kotliso. Zimasa Zinkita Lala. Magdalene Libeko. Mushe Lilimo. Sylvester Lise. Sipiwe Lubisi. Sipho Albert Mabanga. Hunzi Mabe. Pumzile Priscilla Mabena, degree obtained with distinction. Litabo Marcelo Mabula. Sibusiso Abel Mabuza, degree obtained with distinction. Emisang Lydia Machili. Tapelo Bethuel Mashangu. Mkateko Comfort Mahwai. Hunzi Lena Makaklela. Vongai Ayanda Makoni. Priti Makua. Sinenhlanhla Tembelihle Makwara, degree obtained with distinction. Alfred Mangwell. Putsanyana Magdalene Mankwana. Oratile Precious Mankwe. Portia Maredi, degree obtained with distinction. Nhlanhla Evans Maringa. Nomshado Sarah Masangu. Siboye Refilwe Masemula. Rineilwe Ramaebele Masirame. Samukelesiwe Fortunate Masondo. Dumsile Rebecca Matebula. Ntsinyete Doris Matsepe. Tebugo Kwena Cecilia Matsetela. Bridget Mata. Bibi Aisha Mayet, degree obtained with distinction. Ntombi Zukile Mben. Cassandra Nontobeko Mjuli. Kitumeti Marinda Mfalapita, degree obtained with distinction. Nomtandazo Pauline Mlangeni. Ndabenhle Endi Mlochwa. Ntokozo Mnisi. Tebogo Yolanda Mnisi. Iponeng Bridget Mwalus. Innocent Ralipeta Moradima. Mashianuke Irene Mushasho.
Adelaide Muime Khomotso. Elizabeth Mukhonwana Itumeleng. Kukulethu Nomusa Victoria Mulebatsi. Khomotso Isabel Muleshe. Lerato Princess Mulia. Koketso Mulomo. Kananelo Munareng. Mahlodi Roni Munyibodi. Mutswasile Mutalani. Uratile Abraham Mutaung. Nelisiwe Lorraine Msibi. Constance Ndombizotwa Mtimunye. Maweshi Nomsa Mtsweni. Okay, go on. Apologies, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Maweshi Nomsamchweni received the degree with distinction. Innocent Divani Munyai. Tsepiso David Nchang. Mpho James Ngabinde. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Lesego Eska Nkadimeng received the degree with distinction. Sipokasi Bongekile Nkosi. Buisiwe Nonjingo. Kgothatso Audrey Nonyane. Nombulelo Nsibande. Nelisiwe Ntanzi. Sayoshka Persat. Kulufelo Rosina Phala. Lerato Evelyn Pasha. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Inge Potgieter received the degree with distinction. Regina Rakhwatla. Biu Range. Mamasela Mili Rasimono. Malisela Gladys Rashilo. Reneilwe Clementine Ratlou. Nchusheko Eufine Rikotso. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Warwick Siga receives the degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Tisetso Innocentia Siema receives the degree with distinction. Elizabeth Sijane. Patricia Buitumelo Siripe. Busisiwe Sikosana. Busi Tokozile Sikosana. Sanelisiwe Nokuthula Sithebe. Xolisile Precious Sithole. Natasha Steenberg. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Melanie Zimoni Swanepoel receives the degree with distinction. Today is raining distinctions. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Zamile Vote Caroline Tembe receives the degree with distinction. Mbali Temba. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Angelique Luzandra Thompson received the degree with distinction. Jabulile Kathy Twala. Nolutando Aleta Chabalala. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Maputi Rainet Tsulo receives the degree with distinction. Tibello Tsilo. Masechava Cynthia Tsotetsi. Chantel Vessels. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Caitlin Wood receives the degree with distinction. Mapula Francina Zamela. Rebecca Sibongile Mahlangu. Tulisile Eunice Kwabe. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received their B.Ed in senior phase, intermediate and senior phase. Juandre Algira, sorry. Algira. Sibongile Sikonzile Kumalo. Mthokozisi Lindokuhle Langa. Helen Samkelisiwe Mkhatini. Makatini. Zakube Leah Mamaila. Ntabiseng Christina Mapalla. Nomasibonge Jessica Marabela. Magadi Catherine Munwametsi. Nkosi Ngiphile Silindile Mpanza. Nhlanhla Msiza. Patience Nchabeleng. Gonze Selina Nchwe. Bianca Joanita van Skalkwyk. Lefokana Boitumelo Kunene. Mankedi Deni Mpero. Unati Sibyl Mponto. Londiwe Fortunate Ndlovu. Tandi Patricia Ndoi. Masentle Robin Tanita Skosana. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Michelle Eliane Groenewald receives the degree with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Judah Elicius Bodmer. Matsidiso Precious Chisani. Shoshana Konak. Dagaba Ukuleseni. Lucille Aloysius Jacobs. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Matsidiso Dino received the distinction from degree. Kekeotso Bella Mahlanya. Evans Maluleke. Kiabetsi Felma Mashalani. Leta Tsulufelo Matlakan. Rinai Mavungu. Untiretsi Mutle. Tenshin Karabo Mutibe. Pumuzo Nemaguvuni. What is it? Okay. Shamvir Resotram. Stephen Kasurai. Madi Roto Stanley Ramitzi. Tandeka Jessica Shabalala. Tembokile Theodora Shilembe. Novaka Sibeko. Nomava Sibeko, sorry. Vinolia Masihankani Chobololo. Alessandra Sovaskin.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Riranzo Magdalene Bilankulu. Colleen Yekai Chirenda. Nwabisa Lerato Majake. Oluhle Mali. Selisha Tanya Mudli. Jacqueline Mostert. Patrick Nzingisi Ndongeni. Bongekile Millicent Nhlabati. Gugulethu Snenhlanhla Nhlapho. Claude Benedict Tiffin. Leandri Fantoner.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Tobile Bahaza. Zandile Hilda Binda. Dariro Messi Chomara. Tulo Dichaba. Figile Dlamini. Lusani Katu. Aleta Murungwa Letswalo. Zianda Poshia Mahlangeni. Evelina Matapelo Malepe. Mashienyani Millicent Mamabolo. Reabetswi Felicia Mashilane. Matsubani Deni Masimini. Paulina Karabo Mkabela. Khumucho Abigail Mudise. Mpho Mudise. Dimpho Mokwena. Geraldine Naidu. Toluwani Ayorinde Victoria Okeshokun. Mukwati Thabo Rampisa. Anakanyawe Rikotso. Ntepe Sibutuma. Matulo Amanda Michelle Sijake. Precious Mwashikochi Sitole. Hlengiwe Robin Tsotetsi.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Amukelane Busisiwe Chabalala. Frans de Bula. Koliswa Sanele Hlongwane. Stanley Chapiso Yuma. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Mosibudi Nancy Mafikeng obtains the diploma with distinction. Just face the camera. Sandile Bridget Moyo. Mushotswane Funet Mushubi. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Portia Sindiswa Mtetwa. Shudufatsu Robin Munyai. Ethel Shivambu. Zanele Penelope Sendrike.
If you continue to hijack the ceremonies in the manner that you did, you are going to make us to stop the celebrations. I said we must do everything in moderation. I know we are all excited, but time is of importance. Right. But many, many thanks to all of you and congratulations. You have done well. I've actually made one or two observations during the course of this ceremony. The coincidence of the birthdays and the graduation I thought it was quite beautiful and well appreciated. But another observation is that out of the 31 distinctions, it is only 3 males who obtained distinctions. I was worried, as the numbers were increasing on the side of females, that it will be 31-0. But we had a beautiful ceremony by all accounts. As I said in my introductory remarks, that graduations are celebratory events, and we should actually embrace the celebratory mood as we have done so. Looking at you, the graduates, clad in your academic regalia, displaying the different colors that represent your field of study, I cannot contain the spontaneity in me to lavish you with commendations and praises for the milestones you have attained. You have done well, and you deserve to be applauded for demonstrating a rare feature in human life, a feature of starting something and sticking up with that particular thing, regardless of the contending forces, up until completion. It is a common practice in life that many people start to do things. But when they start to experience challenges, they give up or they abort the good that they have been doing. And we want to applaud you for staying the entire course of your studies up until completion. And in the context of South Africa, there is no reason why students should discontinue their studies. Absolutely no reason, because the government has availed excessive resources to support students. And even us at the university, we are doing everything in our power, jointly with the Student Representative Council, to recruit funds to support students who cannot finance their studies. So well done to you. It is not a small feat that you have accomplished. It is something to write home about. It's a wonderful accomplishment. And at no stage should you undermine what is happening now in your life. What is happening now in your life is quite phenomenal. You must protect the wonderful experience that you amassed this evening. It is wonderful. And it is our desire that this beautiful success that you are experiencing in your life can give birth to many, many more successes. You have proven that you have what it takes to succeed, regardless what happens. Congratulations to you. I have pondered a great deal to find suitable words that I can put together to express ourselves to you in a much more fitting and appropriate manner. But then the truth is, you are graduating or you have graduated during the time when the African continent is experiencing much more problems than it was the case before. And these problems are championed by widespread abject poverty, which unfortunately enough is accentuated by climatic changes and climatic calamities. We are now having pronounced water shortages than it was the case before. We are now experiencing a plethora of diseases than it was not the case before. It is axiomatic that poverty, which manifests itself in hunger, predisposes humans to diseases and poor health conditions. And this sad and regrettable reality belies the enormous potential laden in the African continent. The African continent is laden with talent, it is laden with resources. But regardless of these potentials that we're talking about, the African continent is having challenges. But then when people like you graduate, you give us hope. You give us hope because you have immersed yourselves in knowledge. And this knowledge should actually acquit you as you traverse the hills and the valleys of life. The knowledge and skills you are possessing should give you an advantage to compete effectively in whatever space you occur. But we are delighted at UNISA when we see you graduating. Like I said, you give us hope. Hope that the African continent will become better. Just in the last week, and Professor Tlale made reference to this, that the Thabo Mbeki Foundation, jointly with Mwalimu Nyerere Foundation and the government of Tanzania, as well as the Thabo Mbeki School in our university, hosted the annual Thabo Mbeki Africa Day lecture in Dar es Salaam. And the theme of the conference or of the lecture was the state of the African continent. This lecture created an opportunity for us as Africans to reflect on the progress we have made to this end, to note the challenges that face us, and contemplate on the remedies, how to resolve the challenges that face the African continent. This morning, I had the privilege to welcome into our campus delegates who are from different parts of our continent and beyond, who are attending a 3-day seminar hosted under the partnership of the African Association of Public Administration and Management, the Department of Public Service of our government, and the University of Pretoria, as well as the University of Stellenbosch, together with our own Thabo Mbeki African School of Public and International Affairs. And this seminar is hosted under the theme, State Resilience to Shocks and Disasters, the role of higher education and non-governmental organizations in strengthening state institutions. And in attendance was the Minister of Public Service and Administration of our government, Inkosi Mzamo Buthelezi. Now, these two events that I'm noting, and I'm doing so deliberately, indicate to us an unwavering commitment from the side of the government of our country, our leadership, as well as the leadership of our university and other stakeholders, to contribute meaningfully towards the resolution or the resolve of the challenges that are facing the African continent. But then the excitement that I alluded to is that you, the graduate, are an added cohort in assisting us to resolve the African problems. As Professor Tlale indicated, what matters the most is how you use the knowledge that you possess. If you use the knowledge that you possess to improve other people's lives, you would have done it well. Knowledge that does not transform lives is useless. We want to believe that the knowledge that you possess is adequate enough to improve the lives of people around you. My final appeal to you as you graduate is that wherever you are, whatever you do, you must conduct yourself in a manner that is commensurate to the level of the knowledge that you possess. May I kindly request the doctoral candidates to be on their feet. Dr. Kingsley Joseph Amor, Dr. Elisa Luengo Bawami, Dr. Aisha Karim, and Dr. Grace Mensah. Congratulations to you for staying the full course of the academic journey. You have submitted education, as we put it in other words, because there is no other degree beyond the doctoral degree. And I'm deliberately putting it in this manner to excite other colleagues behind you, so that they can also yearn to reach the level that you have reached. Many congratulations to you, and also to you. You have done well. But you must reach this end point. And to each and every one of you who graduated this evening, may you enjoy the privileges that are attached to your qualification. Please use it fruitfully and effectively to change other people's lives in a positive way. Congratulations. We are at the end point of the proceedings this evening, but we want to invite you, in case you want to contribute towards the UNISA Bursary Fund. This money, as I've indicated, is used to support students who are in need. The details of the Bursary Fund are obtainable from the university website, which is www.unisa.ac.za. And if you are able to donate, please do so. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I'd like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 25 of the program. And please, you must remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Please, let's rise. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.
you.